So what is today? It's week 3 already. Today is Thursday. And so we are going to go over our agenda. So we'll make this nice and quick today, just like maybe an hour or so. So we'd like to start off the week with some victories, some challenges that we're facing, and some deals, some live deals that we're looking at. Live deals, just so you can see the numbers and things like that. So we'll probably end around 7. Is that okay with everyone? End around 7? Okay, cool. Yeah, so end around 7. Okay. So let's start with some victories. What are some victories?
The wholesale.
Yeah, so our wholesale deal. So the one that we're planning to buy, we learned a big lesson, I guess. Wholesale. So the duplex in San Mateo. Let me make this bigger for you guys to see. Nice and clear. Is that clear?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What lesson did you learn on the
Yes. So this one, San Mateo is a hot area. All the comps showed last time we looked at the comps live, right? All the comps showed like 1.6 mil to 1.7 mil. So we felt overly confident on the ARV because we're thinking, man, this is a duplex in San Mateo. How can it not hit 1.5, right? So 714 Monte Diablo, San Mateo. Really good area near downtown. There's just a couple of flaws to it. Really good size, 2,500 square foot duplex.
Wow.
That's huge. Very hard to find. Even Realtor.com thinks it's worth 1.5, right? So all the numbers are pointing towards 1.5. The comps we looked at on the MOS point towards 1.5. So overall, just everything is saying 1.5. So we're thinking, a single family could already hit 1 million. A duplex can easily hit 1.5. That's what we're thinking this whole time. See, everything is saying 1.5. Redfin, Realtor, Trulia saying 1.5. So we keep on having that number in our head, 1.5. Our contract price was $1,050,000, very low, right? We're thinking just put in like 100K or so. But the biggest flaw with this one is that it's on a busy street. It doesn't seem busy right here right now, but because we are across the street from an event center. So we didn't know that the building turns into an event center at night. So imagine people hanging out in your front yard every weekend because they're at this event center right here. It says swimming pool. It says swimming pool center. So we thought it's just a daytime building.
Right.
Yeah, but it's actually a nighttime building. Yeah, so imagine events happening all the time with music, with people, with strangers, with the ice cream man right here.
Jose!
Yeah. King Community Center. Imagine this whole room full of 50, 100 people having parties for whatever they want, and you're right here observing all this craziness. And another bad thing about living next to parks, you attract park people.
Yeah.
Park people are people that have nowhere to go.
Horizontal
so they go to the park. They go to the park. They're on drugs. Yeah, they're on drugs. Who knows what they're doing at the park, right? Drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe from the event center, they walk to the park. So this particular street in San Mateo is probably one of the worst streets in San Mateo. Yeah, so that significantly drops down our value. So what is that worth? What is that loss? What is that loss in value? At least 10 to 20%, right? Because why would someone buy it in a bad street? It's really expensive. 1.5 is not cheap, right? Yeah, so it's very expensive. So now the comps drop down to like 1.2 to 1.3. Because
if you put that 100 in,
you break even, you're done. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So the only reason why we learned about this street is because we drove back on the weekend. So that's another thing. Yeah, we saw all the commotion going on. So always drive back on the weekend at night
Smart.
Yeah, so at night on the weekend, change up the times when you see the house. The neighborhood will tell you a different story in different times. Yeah, kind of like a woman, right? They look different in the morning, and at night they look different. Same concept.
Holy shit!
Exactly. So same thing with the house. You want to look at the morning shift and the night shift. Totally different. Totally different. So that's that. We consider that a victory because we saved ourselves from buying a bad deal, right? We caught ourselves. We weren't too deep into the deal.
How long's it been on the market?
It's off market. Yeah, it's actually off
So
market.
it's not
Yeah.
just dragging.
Yeah, it's not dragging, and then we were actually able to wholesale it to another bigger flipper.
Who
has
wasn't there on the
more
weekend?
cash. Yeah, he has more cash, and he is a contractor, so he's not afraid of fixing the house. He doesn't care. He can fix it for very minimal cost. So his cost is probably like $50K. Our cost is $100K. He has guys on payroll, 30 guys on payroll, so he can afford it. We can't.
I think what kind of blinded us too
Yeah.
was seller financing.
Mm-hmm.
So we had seller financing. Oh shit! Seller
Yeah,
financing.
without seller
That's a
financing.
flag because he dude knew he couldn't sell it easily on
Possible, yeah. Yeah, without seller financing was like the coolest thing. It is actually cool because we got an 800K loan at only 6%. That's one of the cheapest. Welcome.
Yeah.
Didi, right?
Didi, yeah.
Welcome.
Hi, dude.
Come on in. Everyone, this is Didi.
Bruce.
We're going over this live deal that we backed out of. Luckily, we backed out of because we could have lost money. Yeah, we were planning to buy this duplex for $1,050,000, put in like $100,000 to fix it, and then sell it for 1.6. But that would have been negative. That would have been easy a negative because it's a busy street. So we were just going over a super busy street. You never want to buy a house next to an event center. Never, ever, ever. Event center, never, because they fill up parking. So imagine your street is always gonna have parking problems. Trash. Oh yeah, yeah. Bruce saw someone like throwing trash in the middle of the street and drove off.
Yeah. They took a bag full of trash
Mm-hmm.
and threw it in the middle of the street. I was like,
Yep.
man, that's not good.
That's not good. And then look at these park people. They're just hanging out all day, hanging out.
Mr. Hoodie over
So
there.
park people, and that's in the daytime. Imagine at night. A lot of park people come out. They hang out at the parks. I don't know why. They like the park.
You can kind of tell by looking at the vehicles.
True. Yeah. Look.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, seeing
Some
BMWs.
80s,
you
90s.
see,
They probably live in the car too.
Yeah.
Look, they're
That's
matching.
87 right there.
They're friends. So anything near a park, or some parks are okay, but in this particular park, because there's a lot of multi-units,
Yeah.
like this multi-unit, next to us is an annoying church that rings a bell every 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Imagine you hear ding, ding, 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. For the rest of your life, you're going to hear that every 30 minutes. You'll probably go crazy.
You know what time it is, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Time for seller
6:30,
finance.
Yeah.
100% seller finance. Take this thing, please.
Yeah, so a lot of things wrong with the house.
Could you rent it?
You could, but also the rent is very low because you only have 2 bed, 1 bath.
Okay. So
Yeah, 2 bed, 1 bath. Yep.
So this is better at 750 than a 1050.
It's 750.
At 750K.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is much better
Yeah, exactly.
than
Yeah.
1050.
Yeah, but it's very hard to buy anything under $1 million in San Mateo. San Mateo is still hot. So if you look at San Mateo and like Redfin, everything's over $1 million. So San Mateo is a hot area, but that street is not a very hot street. So you look at San Mateo, the prices, they're all hitting over $1 million.
Big number.
Just like that. Big numbers. 1.8, 900,
9 million up there.
9 million. Yeah, they're all big numbers. See? San Mateo. 9 million San Mateo? No way. That can't be Hillsboro. Hillsboro. It's probably next to it.
Yeah, but on the left.
Yeah.
On the west.
But it's crazy, right? San Mateo averaging 1 million up. Nothing's cheap. This one's cheap, but that's East Palo Alto.
It's a little
Oh wait, that's San Mateo. But very small, 1 bathroom. So everything is $1 million in San Mateo. Okay, so that's the victory. We wholesale it for like 20K. Just to make something, right? 20K is better than nothing.
Sure.
Yeah. And we just put in maybe a month of work.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So that's our victory for the week. Any other victories this week for you guys too? Any victory? You guys call some agents? That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling some agents and potential off-market deals coming in.
Yeah, nice. Potential. Yeah. Okay, very nice. What else? Any other victories? Anything good?
You got an agent.
Okay, met agent in person. Nice. Met agents in person. Very nice.
We went to the real estate investment.
Oh yeah, the real estate expo is good. We got some good pointers there. So who wants to start their takeaway? You got any big takeaways from there?
Yeah. Money follows attention.
Money follows attention. Very
Not
nice.
the other way around.
Money follows attention. Very nice. From Grant Cardone.
Great Cardone.
He taught us that.
What do you mean by that?
Good question, Bruce.
So it was really cool. He put up a graph of his net worth and a graph of how many of Google Analytics, how many people searched his name, and it's almost the exact same graph. So the more attention that he got, the more his net worth increased, right? And it's like really interesting that if you take a look at people like Kim Kardashian, what does she really have to offer the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attention. She gets a ton of attention, so people want to give her free products or have her say, "Oh, I use this," and she gets money off of that, right? So money follows attention.
Yeah, money follows attention. I'm trying to show you that graph that he showed us.
Yeah.
So in the very beginning, he didn't make that much money, maybe like $1 million or $2 million. Then all of a sudden, he started boosting his ads on Instagram and all that, and going on YouTube. And then you can see his income start going up. It's like 5 mil, 10 mil. Now it's at like 18 mil a year.
Yeah.
It's quadrupling. So let me see if we can if he has that anywhere. He might show it on this video. But that's the thing. You have to get attention. People have to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to get business, right? So the more you put yourself out there, the more people know you as a flipper, as an investor, as a successful person in general. They want to associate with you, right? Success follows success.
I found you guys through Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Exactly.
Instagram. Nice. It works. So Instagram, just like that.
That's where I found D'Angelo.
There we go.
I mean, real business happens from
Yeah.
Instagram.
Dang. Instagram. Yep. So money follows attention. And then another thing I like, what he was trying to teach is build or think in terms of units. Units. It's kind of simple. Units. So what is units? Units is like apartment units. He likes to buy apartment units, so he buys like 100 at a time. Sometimes they have 300 units all over like Florida, Houston, all over those areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine now he has 6,500 units. It took him 10 years to build this. 10 years. He started at 50. Now he is 60. So he is double our age, right? A lot of us were 25, 30, especially Jason. Jason's only 30. So he started at 50. He started at 50. And now he has 6,500 units, averaging 1,800 per unit. So 800 per unit. So imagine, let's just do simple numbers. Imagine 6,000 times 2,000 a unit. How much is that?
12 million.
12 million. Wait, yeah, 6,000 times 2,000. How much is that? 1.2 or 12 million?
6,000.
What's
And
the
then-
minimum cap that you would buy?
12 million.
Let me zoom. So imagine that 6,000 times 2,000 a month. What is that? 1.2 or 12 million?
12.
12 million a month. 12 million a month.
It's pretty
Wow.
high, pretty high apartment rent for
12 million a
Florida.
month. So let me show you. We'll just Google his apartments, buildings. Let's see what buildings he has. So 12 million a month, and he's still buying more. Why does he keep on buying more? Because it's easy, right? It's easy for him. So 2006, he already has 4,000 units. Now he has more, right? So these are just examples of his apartments. He doesn't buy anything like under 100 because he says you don't get economies of scale. So he buys 100 units and up. Look at that, 100 units, 240 units. 240 units, that's what that looks like. 346 units, that's what that looks like.
He's buying these or is he building them?
He's buying them. He's buying them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's buying them. He doesn't build. That's not his strong point. He just buys them. So your question was, what is the cap that he's buying? Cap rate. So we notice he's buying around like 8% cap. Definitely over 6. Yeah. So 8% and up, right? 8% up cap. What does that mean? So it means 100 million, right? If he buys it for 100 million cash, assuming cash, he is getting 8% return on his money. So
In
he's
rent, right?
in rents a year. In rents a year. That's what he's buying at. Yeah, 6 to 8% cap. Yes, at least 6 to 8% cap or higher. And how he funds it is he downs 35% down, right? So imagine 100 mil. 35% down is 35 mil, which he raises. Is not his money. He raises. I'm not sure what his equity is split with investors, but let's say if he does like a 60-40, investor money keeps 60, he keeps 40%. Does that make sense? He raised all that money, and then next thing you know, he owns 40% of the business just for raising money. So the same concept can apply for flips or anything, right? Kind of like flippers. Flippers raise the second loan, and they own 100% of the deal. No money out. Same thing. He's just raising money to do deals. So that's how he does it. So very interesting thing in terms of units. How to buy 100 units at a time. Right now we're buying one single family. One, right? That's not exciting, right? But you have to start somewhere. Be very comfortable with buying one. And then next thing you know, you have 10 single family. And then you have 100 single family. But he's buying 100 units at a time. Sometimes 300 units at a time. So one day, maybe we'll get to that level, but you have to start somewhere. Yeah, so don't feel too bad. Don't compare yourself. Just kind of see the potential of real estate. Understand the potential is there. You don't need your own money. You can buy cash loan properties, and you can make $12 million a month.
You don't
right?
have to have a PhD either.
You don't have to have a PhD. Yeah, you just buy real estate. You just have to be good at getting attention, right? So that's the key. Get attention,
And find the deal.
and then find the deals. Attention and deals. Attention and
I
deals.
see. So that's how he's raising money through
Right.
the attention.
Through the
Well, he's got 60,000 people paying for the training, which
Right.
is $12,000 too.
yeah. Look
You
at
know, he's got money coming from streams of income.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how many results he has. 37,000. So he has a lot of people looking him up. He's all over the Entrepreneur magazine. He has his own website. So he has a lot of attention. He's on podcasts. Everyone's heard of him, right? A lot of people heard of him. So all he got was attention. Attention, right? Okay, so any other victories? Victories. Anyone? Victories.
I'm all
Okay, out of victories, how about some challenges? What's the hard part? What's holding us back from making $12 million a month?
Experience.
Experience, yes. That's a good one.
Talking to people.
Contractors.
So experience, right? Real estate experience in general, and then just business experience. Everything is experience, right? That takes time, right? It takes time. Give it a good 5 to 10 years, right?
Pain.
Think about, put it in this way. You went to school, right? You went to elementary school, you went to middle school, you went to high school. How much time of your life did you go to school?
Most of your life. Yeah.
Most of your life. To learn what? Just to how to live. Just to how to live, right? So society teaches us, go to school for how many years? 5 to 18, about 12 to 13 years of our life. And we're 18 years old. We spent 13 years of our life in school. And what do we know about life?
Not a whole lot.
Not much, right? So is 5-10 years a long time?
Not at all.
Not at all, compared to the grand scheme of things, right? So give it 5 to 10 years. Your first 1 to 3 years, you're just a sponge, right? You're just a sponge, like a baby. You're just a sponge. You're just soaking up any knowledge. You're curious about everything. You're curious. What is this? What is that? You're just curious. That's your baby years. After 3 to 5, you can feel a little bit more confident, right?
Mhm.
So I've been doing real estate for 10 years, but I still feel like I'm learning because there's so much. There's different properties. We almost made a mistake with San Mateo. We could have lost money, right? Even I almost made that same mistake. So I still feel like learning. So I think around 20 to 30 years, I would feel like a pro. But right now, you just have to put in time. Just like school. Just put in time. Just put in time. So give it time. Give yourself a lot of time. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't feel like you're behind. Just feel like you're putting in time. That's it. You're just putting in time. So it takes a lot of time. And okay, any other challenges? So contractors, I heard contractor. That's kind of out of our control. But what can we control? What can we control, right? So we can control material. We can control when to fire them, right? When to fire and hire, and when to or how to vet them. We can control that. So that's the only thing we can control. So a lot of times we do have to fire contractors. A lot of times, oh, can someone get the door? Yeah, a lot of times we have to fire them. It's very normal. Yeah, so we have to fire them. Mr. Dimitri. Welcome. Okay.
Hi, Jake.
Jake, how you
Nice to
doing?
meet you.
Yeah, contractor is tough. Unless you understand the business, it's kind of tough. Even for us, we're kind of jumping in on the site every day, and even that's kind of tough. We're trying to figure out what they need, right? As far as materials, what they need, materials and time frame, scheduling. We're trying to learn all that right now. So the key to contractors and the key to a project is just be on site. That's it. If you're on site every single day, then they're more inclined to be on site. Sometimes if you're not on site, they don't even show up. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, so if they know you're not going to be there, they're going to work on their other projects and then maybe show up once a week when you say, I want to meet you there or something. Yeah, so that's why we like working on site now. We have Wi-Fi, we have our laptops. We just work on site. Watch them every day. Just watch them. Yeah, that's how we kind of overcome contractors. Any other challenges?
So it's not scalable. If we
So
have
this
to
in regard to
Yes and no.
specific-
So good question, and then I'll go to you, Dimitri. So scalability. So it's all mindsets. Mindset. Think. KB Home. How do they build a couple thousand homes a year? How? Right? How?
They have employees,
product.
not
Yeah,
contractors.
exactly. They have product managers on payroll that hires the subs that pushes the project, right? So they have product managers on their payroll on their side pushing the project every single day, right? So scalability, yes, it's scalable. Companies do it all the time. We see KB Homes, Taylor Morrison, they're big. They're doing it. As far as flipping, yeah, you can probably scale it, but you need a product manager that can push it. Hire them. Product manager, you can hire them on maybe like $5K a month, and just hire them. That $5K a month will save you much more in delayed projects than anything, right? And then Dimitri, what were you gonna say, Dimitri?
Is this in regard to a specific project?
Just in general.
Okay.
Yeah. Just in general, it's tough. Working with contractors is tough. Okay, so those are challenges. Anything else before we move on to the next topic? Challenges. Okay, no challenges. Okay, let's check out some real deals that we're seeing live on the market right now, today. Let me minimize this. Oh, more people. Welcome. Real deals. We got some real deals. What's up, Mr. Matt? Let's check out Albert and Andrew's real deals just for fun. Just so we can analyze deals as a team for fun. Is this too big or is it good or what do you think? Right here? This one or next or bigger?
That's good.
That's good? Okay. So real deals. Give me some addresses.
I got one.
Yeah.
717 Elm Street.
717 Elm Street. Where? San Jose? Okay, nice. So 717 Elm Street, San Jose. So right away, try to think in your head, okay, San Jose is hitting 1 million, sometimes less. So first step is to, what's step one? Understand the property, right? Understand the property. So what does that mean? What does understand the property mean? That means understand the property. What is the square footage, right? What is the square feet? What is your build? What else?
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood. What else?
Comps.
No, that's step two. Step two, but understand the value. Yeah, but good one. Yeah, we have to understand the value. Understand the value, which is the comms. Let's go.
Bedrooms, bathrooms.
Yeah, yep.
Square footage.
Beds, bath, lots, all that good stuff, right? Understand the property. Condition, yes. Condition, yep. What else? Foundation, yes. What else? Understand the property.
The street.
Street, yeah. The neighborhood, yeah. Neighborhood, is it noisy? Is it busy,
Event
right?
center.
Yeah, event center, yep. Near, what's it near? Yeah, what's
Public, please.
it near? Yeah, what's it near? So that's understanding the property. Transportation, that's important, right? Is it near transportation?
Near bar.
Bar, yeah. And then schools, right? Schools, is it near some schools, right?
Oh, what are the schools? What
Rating.
school?
It's ratings, yeah. So school ratings. You can go on, what is that?
Good school.
What's that website?
Grade school.
Good school?
Great.
Great school.
Oh, grade
Grade
school.
No, great.
Great school.
Yeah.
Oh, great school. Nice, okay.
Experience.
And then there's another website called schoolandhousing.com or something, I forgot, something like that. But you can look it up online everywhere, just look it up.
Walkability score.
Sure, yeah, near downtown, walkability score. Yep, but there's too much information, so you want the key information. So let's go ahead and Google this address and open up as many tabs as possible. New tab, realtor, new tab, open listing, new tab, just to understand this property. So open up the street view, open up the map view. It's near Trader Joe's, that's good.
Is it active listed or is it off market?
It seems to be active based on what we see online.
56 days on the list.
It's on MLS? Damn, 1.1 for only 1,500 square feet. So now let's gather all of our key information. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,589 square feet. Built when? 1946. The lot is 5,800. Everyone remember that. So okay, how many beds? 3 beds, 2 bath. How many square feet?
1589.
1,589. Very nice. What's the year builds?
1946.
Nice. What's the lots?
Yeah, less than 6,000.
What? 5,900. So 5,900. Okay, so lot is 5,900. And single story, we know single story, right? What about garage? Detached garage. Okay. So now we understand the property. We understand it. It's kind of old, right? Kind of old looking. Is it remodeled?
Doesn't look like it.
Ugly green door.
Which neighborhood is that?
It looks not from 126. I think it's near Willow Glen, kind of. Near Willow Glen.
Rose Garden.
Rose Garden. Okay.
That's one.
So this age is Albert.
I guess for Rose Garden, that's maybe not a bad price. Maybe a fixer for Rose Garden.
Yeah. Yeah. Rose Garden is expensive.
You need a lot and smash it and build 2-story.
ADU, build ADU.
Yeah. So inside is outdated but livable.
Yeah.
Outdated but livable.
What year do you think this is? Cabinetry, 80s? 90s?
Maybe early 90.
What do you think?
It's gotta go.
Oh,
But
It's
when-
wallpaper.
Yeah, nowadays no one wants that, right? People want a nice fixed up house. Nobody wants that.
This is $139,000 over price.
Yeah. So now we have to think. We see the price, right? We see the price. They want 1.13. So now we kind of start to understand the values. Is there a spread? So step 2 is understand, is there a spread or a cash flow scenario, right? Is there anything we can do here to make money? Can we make some money from this? So right away the lot's kind of small. Lot is kind of small. What else? It's already starting at 1.1 mil. Let's just round it up, 1.1 to kind of have even numbers. 1.1 price, you know you're gonna put in at least 100K, right, for a model. So you're already at 1.2 total cost. So what can you really do? What is the area hitting? What is the area hitting? You know for sure it's not gonna hit 1.3, 1.4, right? Just because it's a small house. It's a super small house. So how about we look on Redfin, just to check out the values in the area. I like Redfin because it compares quick comps. You can look up quick comps within the area just by scrolling down here. So scroll all the way down, and it compares schools too. So 4, really bad. 3, super bad, right? You're paying $1 million for bad schools. That's not that great. So you don't want to pay $1 million for that.
That's where Andy went to middle school.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
No offense.
We understand now. So look at the values in the area. 1.1 for 1,100 square feet. 1.2 for 1,400 square feet. So we can't really hit that high. The area is only hitting like 1.1, 1.2, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one hit 1.5, but it's huge,
Yes.
2,000 square feet. We can't compare.
Looks more modern too.
It looks more modern too, yeah. It looks all like a new build.
Yeah.
We can look at that one for fun to see what they did.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Okay.
These are really tear down is the new build, huh?
Possible teardown. Possible. Because it looks so new. Built in 2000. Yeah, quite a while
The
ago.
neighborhood right there looks pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, maybe a builder built all this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to see how much they got it for because if they built a lot of houses at once, they bought one lot. Yeah, you can't tell. They bought one lot. 2009. It was built in 2000. So it was sold a few times. But interesting. They bought it in 2009 when the market was down, right? And then it doubled in value. In 10 years, they made $1 million just like that. Is it hard to make $1 million? Not really, right? 10
Not
years.
really, no.
Yeah, 10 years passed by so quick. Look at us. We're already like 30s, 40s, 50s. 10 years passed by every year. 10 years. So 10 years to make $1 million, not bad. So what is the area hitting? Only 1.2, right? To 1.5 if 2,000 square feet. So there's no room. There's no spread. No spread. So it can't really do much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to think how to turn this into a deal. How to turn it into a deal. So you know the outcome. The outcome is maybe 1.1, 1.2. So you know ARV is 1.1, 1.2. So work backwards. 1.1. Let's just round it right in the middle. 1.1, 1.2. Round in the middle. So if ARV is 150 mil, right? You think we can sell for that? Everyone agree we can sell for that?
Mm-hmm.
1.1, right? 1.1. Because the area is hitting 1.1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll hit 1.1. Just to be conservative, this market is very slow. So let's just say even 1.1. So 1.1, repairs. What are repairs? So deduct repairs. Deduct repairs. What are repairs? 100K, right? For a small little house. So what does that come down to? So about $1 million. And then deduct closing costs. So what is closing costs?
10%.
Yeah, quick rule of thumb. Quick rule is 10%. But here's how it adds up: 2.5% for listing plus 2.5 2.5% for buying agent, and then 1% escrow, insurance, property tax. It all kind of rounds up. Average might be like 8%, but we like to do 10% just for nice even numbers. You want nice even numbers, quick numbers in your head. So deduct what? Deduct 100K?
Mhm.
Deduct 100K, what does that come down to? 1 million minus 100K is what?
900.
900K. And then deduct how much money you want to make. How much money you want to make? You want to make 50K per deal? Or you want to make 100K per deal? How much money you want to make per deal? How greedy are you?
$1 million.
Yes, yes. So you buy it for free. Man.
Just give it to me.
Let's say profits is 100K. Let's just say you want to make 100K. So what does that look like? What is your offer going to be?
800.
Offer is only 800K.
And they're 1139, right?
Yeah, and their price is super high, right? They want 1139. That's crazy, right?
It's already priced retail.
Yeah, so not anywhere near your offer price. So it's a low probability of getting or doing anything, right? Doing anything with this one. So right away you can kind of see in 5-10 minutes, just skip it. Just say, hey, look, this is kind of high. We're thinking more of under $1 million. We don't want to offend them. We don't want to say 800 right off the bat. So we're thinking it's probably under $1 million. I don't think we can pay over $1 million for this. Just be casual about it. Don't have to rub it in and say, well, the comps are only this or that. Yeah, they know what the comps are. They're agents. So you don't have to say anything like that. Just say, hey, I don't think we can pay anything over $1 million. Leave it at that. Yeah, but at least they understand that you know the values in the area too. So that's how you analyze the deal.
Your property shit development.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You can be like Dimitri and offer an offer 800.
400,000.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Okay, any other deals to analyze?
Yes, here's the address. I wonder what your number's going to
Yes, okay.
be. 1791 1791 Oak Mead Drive, Concord.
Oakmead.
Oakmead Drive.
Concord. Okay, so right away, step one. So step one is understand the property. So right away in my head, I already kind of understand the values, right? Concord is hitting about 400 to, actually it's kind of low, so 300 to 500K. That's about the price for Concord. So right away in my head, I'm thinking that's about the price. What price can you buy at? Is it off market or what's the situation?
I just want to shut up and just
Okay.
see your numbers.
Sure.
And then I'll tell you what happened with this property.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just work.
I just want to do this your analysis.
Yeah. Let's just work backwards. We'll work backwards. No problem. So we have nothing. Let's say we have no price. We know nothing about the property. Seller just called us and said, "Hey, I want to sell my house, but I don't know." So this happens all the time. I do see an MOS number.
It is listed.
It's listed. Okay. So it's listed. Right away, when anything is listed, that just drop our probability of buying it in half. Yeah, so look at that flat, ugly roof, no garage. You have a little
Blue tarp.
Is that a tarp?
yeah, it's a tarp. Dang.
175.
Yep, and then look, it's listed for $375. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1451 square feet. Contractor, handyman. It's already saying that, right? What is Zillow saying about the value in the area? Zillow is actually kind of smart sometimes. It's kind of like your wife. They're unpredictable. Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't. So, look, it's estimate 381.
Yeah, right.
Somewhere around there. It's probably like 10 to 100% off, but it's okay.
Look at these pictures.
Yeah, it's fixer upper. We know it's a fixer upper. Kind of ugly, outdated. But not too ugly. We've seen worse. We're gonna rip all that out anyways.
Yeah, it's all kind of rehab for sure.
Yeah, full rehab. How much estimate rehab?
150.
Look, free insulation. At least they gave us something. Or free roofing.
149.9 now.
Shingles.
They give us
Budget's
shingles,
going
yeah,
down.
for the roof.
149.9.
It's so considerate of them. Okay,
So
so going back to understanding the property, how many bedrooms?
4 bedroom.
How many bathrooms? How big is it?
Half a kitchen.
Oh wait, just.
How big was it? 1451, 55 square foot lot, 1955. So just get used to remembering. 1541? Built 1955. And then lot is what? 55 square feet? And then what is the single story? Carports, no garage, right? No garage.
Kitchen.
Notes, condition. Condition is really bad, right? Needs full remodel.
Down to the studs.
So needs full remodels. So what is the budget? What's a good budget? Maybe 75K? Oh yeah, roof can be kind of expensive, huh? Let's say 75 to 100K.
That's it.
Yeah,
So
it's very
full
small. Yeah, kitchen is pretty, and then it's Concord, so you can buy cheaper materials. You don't have to make it that nice.
Okay.
So set your budget, everything. Try to budget everything super cheap. Cheap appliances, cheap tiles, cheap fixtures. Everything's cheap.
$50 a square foot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, $50 to $100 per square feet for remodel. Okay, so let's just say we're really good. We can budget 75K, right? So we have all the information. What is next step? Understand the that was understand the property. Now step 2 is understand the values, right? What is the values in this area? So just go back to Redfin, and what you want to find are properties that has been fixed up. So what are properties selling for fixed up near the size of your property? Let's go down here. So A, what is A saying? A is saying 340, right? 340 is it fixed up? So you have to ask yourself,
Same
what's the
Concord
condition?
style.
What's the condition? This has 2 carport, a little bit better. Same beat up condition, right?
This looks worse.
Yeah.
This looks worse.
Smaller.
Smaller too. So if a smaller house sold for 340, this actually sold, right? If a smaller house sold for 340, smaller house sold for 340K, then what is ours worth?
375.
Yeah, maybe 375K. Or maybe that was just a dumb buyer that paid too much. Yeah, they overpaid for a beat up property for no reason. So now let's look for a fixed up property. What is it worth? 510 maybe? Same zip code? You have to pay attention to the zip code too. How close is it to ours? Look at F. F sold for 570. But that one looks better, right? It has a pitch roof. It has a attached garage. We can't really
curb appeal, painting.
curb
and stuff.
appeal. Yeah. So going back to A, C. What about C? C 405. B. What is B? B is 510. 510. A little bit outdated, right? A little bit outdated, kind of like ours. And there's only 1 bathroom. So how did this old house built in 1922 sell for 500K?
Must be beautiful inside.
Yeah. It must look good or something. What? It's a fixer. Interesting. So this area has value around 500. Someone believes this is worth $500 for this junk little property.
$320,000.
Yeah. So why would they pay that much? It doesn't make sense.
Things a lot.
Or maybe it's kind of near downtown. Maybe this area is better. Let's look at D. D sold for only 420. So 420. Maybe that one has characteristic. That's why I sold for 510. Maybe it's just that little area. But D is more realistic. If you look at D, Sold for 420. Kind of about the same size as ours. Similar year built, right? 1955. And let's look at the condition. Kind of outdated too.
Another one.
Yeah.
It's kinda outdated.
So these ones actually have some value. About $500,000, right? $500,000 value.
Look at that diagonal crack.
Diagonal
Foundation.
cut. Oh yeah, foundation issue
Foundation
too.
issue right there.
Yeah, that's huge. That's
That's
long
50
crack.
grand, right?
Yeah. 50 grand off. So why is this area so valuable? But they have a garage. We don't have a garage.
Mm.
So to be conservative, just keep on looking around the area. See, 570, we cannot hit that, right? 588, we cannot hit that. 340, 405, we can probably hit 405 because this one's fixed up. I mean, not fixed up, and hitting 405. 510, maybe, I don't know. So you start to see a range in the area, right? 400 to 500, 400 to 500. So what is a safe number? Safe number, safe ARB. Maybe 450K, is that safe?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, pretty safe, right? Within that range, around the middle. So just work backwards. So 450K deduct repairs, what is that?
You said 75,
Safe,
right?
oh yeah, 75K, yep. So what does your number come out to be?
It's 375.
375K
10% closing.
and deduct 10% closing. Let's just say 50K, right? Round it up, easy math. So it goes down to what is that? 325K. And then profit. How much profit you want to make? On smaller deals, some people are happy with 50K net on smaller deals, smaller price points.
It's a full rehab, though.
Yeah, it's a full rehab, but the price point is easy to buy. It's only like a couple hundred grand. Very easy to buy. So smaller price point, people are okay with 50. So let's say 275K offer. Right? Max offer.
Tell us the stories.
So, okay. So I submitted the offer for this for 337.
337.
500, and it was rejected because the
Damn.
seller says they already have the offer for the list price, and
Yeah.
we're trying to get some more.
You got a blessing. You got lucky.
Yeah.
I did not submit the offer for myself. I just submitted it for the
Yeah.
buyer.
Okay.
So it's not my problem.
Yeah.
For listings. What are they, 340?
And this is the offer I generated for EXP's iBuyer platform.
Nice. Okay.
So
Okay.
that was the first.
They give you a lead.
No. I submitted the property.
Yeah.
I got the offer. I submitted the offer. I got rejected.
Nice. Nice.
But that
Yeah.
was like 5 minutes of work.
Yeah. That's still a good experience. Still a very good
I
experience.
did not even run this. I did not even run the calculation.
Yeah.
I just saw off market, just listed. Here's
Yeah.
address, offer. Submitted
Yeah.
the offer. Done. Next.
Right. Yeah, not bad. At least, yeah,
You have
just
time
try,
for one
right? Oh, yeah. Well, yep. You got another deal?
Yeah, I got one.
Alright.
132 South 13th Street in San Jose.
Oh, yeah. That's the big one, 3,000 square feet. Is that the one or
You got
no?
that list too? Yeah.
So this one is interesting. Okay.
I think it's like a frat house. Or something.
Oh, really? Oh, is that the $2 million one or the $1 million?
$2 million.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
12 bedroom, 4 bath.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is interesting. It's off market, so you're not gonna find anything about it. Or maybe
assisted care.
it used to be, but now it's used as a student housing.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, we find Zillow. Let's check it out on Zillow, or even LoopNet. LoopNet might have more information.
It's for commercial, though, right?
They put multi units on here too. Okay, let's just search Zillow. Just sold for 1.5. Is that the right one? 10, 11, 1.5.
10, 11. There you go.
Yeah.
I just got the email this morning.
Oh, really?
Someone jumped on it.
Is this the same one? 132.
9 bedroom, 3 bathrooms.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just got
Too late.
It's too late.
The list price was over $2 million.
Yeah, something doesn't sound right because they did want 2 million. I saw 2 million. I think they're trying to sell it for 2 million. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They just bought it and now they're trying to sell it for 2 million.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they just bought
So
it.
they relisted it. So they're wholesaling it.
They probably bought it from the owner directly and then now they're trying to sell it for 2 million.
Okay.
Hotel, yep, exactly, hotel.
Is that what that's called, hoteling?
Yeah, yep, they bought it and put it right back.
Is there a listing?
No,
Or just sold from tax records.
just
without
from,
listing?
yeah, no listing, no listings.
Yeah, but Zillow wouldn't tell you. You'd have to go.
Yeah, no listing, no MLS background, no nothing. Yeah, there's no MLS number online or anything.
So it's supposed to be 12 beds, 4 baths, with a commercial kitchen and a full basement.
Okay, so first step, understand the property. Now, understand the values. So the value is gonna be tricky in the area because nothing has 12 bedroom, right?
Yeah.
So values. So think value. So they bought it for 1.5 only a couple days ago, right? So how can it go up in value that much? It can't, right? It can't go from 1.5 mil to 2 mil. They're just trying to make money out of thin air, right? Yeah, so it can't go from 5-10 mil in less than a month.
What's the
Not
square
possible.
footage?
4260,
4260, okay.
and the lot is 7600.
Lot 7600. So big house, big lot. So with cash flow is a little bit different scenario. So think bedroom. How much can you rent a bedroom for?
In San Jose,
Yeah.
Downtown?
1200
This is shared bath.
1500.
Shared bath.
Okay, probably 1,000.
Yeah, so 1,000 is shared, but not shared with 12 people, right? So 1,000 is shared in a regular house. So it might be lower. It might be like 750 or even 800 because you're sharing with 12 people, 4 bathrooms. So 800 per bedroom. Just for simplicity, we can use the 1,000, and then I'll show you the cash flow what that looks like. What is 1,000 times 12? 12,000, right? So that is your income. Now, what is your expense? Think like a business. What is your expense? If you bought at 2 million, your loan is going to be what? Remember, for every $1 million, your loan is 5,000, right? 1 million equals 5K, so 10K. Yep. So just times 2 equals 10K. So can someone repeat that? Or explain that. For every million, your loan is 5K in payments. Yeah. Why is that?
The general rule of thumb is for every 100K,
Mm-hmm.
you just calculate 500
Nice.
for mortgage.
Right.
500.
So,
Okay.
Yep. So why is that? It's because the interest rate is around 4%, right? So let's say 100,000 is around $500, right? 200,000, what? Around 1,000, right? 300,000, how much? Around 1,500 after property tax and everything. So 500,000 is around what? 2,000 plus property tax and everything, 2,500. So a million is how much? Around 4,000 plus property tax and everything. So you're around 5,000, right? So for every million is $5,000 in payments. You have 2 million, so you're at 10K a month. So is that a good business? If you want to open up a business, hey, we're gonna make $12,000 a month, but all of our expenses are 10K. Is that a good business?
You.
Nope, right? Who wants to open up a business that can make 12K a month and that makes 10K, or your expenses are
If you
10K
spend $2 million.
after you spend 2 million? Yep, on down
also
payment.
If you can get 1,000 per bedroom.
If.
And if you can keep it fully rented.
Mm-hmm,
And if they don't tear the place up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So is that a good business plan? Yeah. So it's not good at 2 million, right?
Better
So-
at 1,700.
Yeah. So what would make sense, right? What would make sense? So why did they buy for 1.5? Let's say 1.5 mil. What is your loan payments?
7,500.
Yep. So if they can rent for 12K, right, minus 7,500, right? What is your cash flow?
4,500.
Yeah, and then okay, maybe it sounds a little bit better, right? 4,500 per month. So maybe they bought at a good price, right? 4,500 a month.
What if it's Airbnb?
Airbnb, your rents can be higher, but Airbnb is unpredictable, right? Unpredictable. So you might get $80 a night times let's say 20 nights.
Do people want to live with 11
16.
other students on an Airbnb?
Yeah. So imagine 12 people Airbnb back and forth, in and out. It's a lot of headache. So you're gonna have to mix it up with long-term tenants.
Maybe a strip club.
Yep, yeah. So long-term tenants.
Or a casino.
Or a casino, yeah. You can do a lot with it. It's huge. 4,000.
It's a frat house.
Yeah, it's a frat house. You can maybe rent it to a frat house, rent it to the frat for $10,000 a month straight, and then they do whatever they want with it. So right away, we wouldn't do something like this because it's such a high price tag. We want to keep our overhead low.
Could you turn it into condos?
No,
Selling
you can't.
pieces?
Yeah, only if it's an apartment, but this is a house. Yeah, this is a house. So right away, your property tax is very high. Your property tax
20
is like
grand.
20 grand a year.
Yeah.
That's almost 2,000 a month just for your property tax,
Hey,
and that never goes away.
Utilities.
So I noticed.
Mhm.
I noticed here it's 7,600 square feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible we can use even more bedrooms and bathrooms in there?
They
No,
said,
that's-
they said you could do
that's-
16.
Six.
Possible to do 16 beds.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh,
Wait, no.
no,
What
They
is a
didn't, they
lot?
didn't explain why, but they just said they mentioned that. And they also
No,
mentioned
floor size,
you could
floor
do ADU also.
ADU on it too.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's
There's
so that's
potential.
living space,
Yeah.
living space.
Yeah, there's potential, but it's just a high price tag. Super high
Could you
price
shrink
tag.
the bedrooms and make it like 4 gorgeous bedrooms?
You could, but you'd rather have more bedrooms.
I mean, four units. I'm sorry,
Four
4
units.
like, high-end units rather than just like rooms in a hall.
You could, but then,
It's the neighborhood support.
yeah, they won't let you.
$5,000 a month rent.
Yeah, I don't think rents will go up that high
There's no
though,
parking.
and there's no parking. Yeah, so if you have 10 people coming home every day, 10 people taking up the parking, your neighborhood's gonna complain. It's pretty tight street overall, and you're next to an apartment unit too.
Shit.
Everybody's
Yeah,
walking
it's
to
not
San
good.
Jose State.
Yeah.
Where's the scooters?
Oh yeah, with all the birds.
The birds everywhere.
Photoshop.
Probably the rents will be set by with those apartments across the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so busy streets and too expensive. Too expensive. We try to stay low, $1 million. So 1.1 at the max, 1.2. But we don't want to go to 1.5.
So I have an address for just $1 million.
For what?
I have another address to look at.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So 444.
Let me minimize this. Bruce, you want to check out this one? I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
It's like anti-feng shui.
Google Maps. Oh, here.
Die.
Okay, check it out to one real quick, Bruce.
No, please. Okay. Give it to me.
Okay, so address is 444
Okay.
South 14th Street, San Jose.
14th Street, San Jose. San Jose. There we go. Okay.
Off of that, you're most likely not going to be able to Chinese.
With the die number.
444. Oh man.
Oh, it's also San Jose State.
Okay.
Close to the park.
Go big place. Close to the park too. Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
I got it? No, you
Huh?
want to do it?
Now you go to.
No, do it. Just do it. Just for practice.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's
All right.
easy.
Okay.
Everything's easy.
Okay. Here we got.
14, that's a 3,000 square feet house, right?
Mm-hmm.
With foundation issues? Or no? Which
Have
one
you
is
looked at
this?
this one already?
I don't know. I think it's the one. 3,000 square feet? Yeah. It has foundation issues listed for $1 million. No, actually, no, this is a different one. Oh, wait. It might be the same one.
That
444.
Nicolas Cage pyramid of.
That's a cool house.
Yeah, it's
It's a
interesting.
really cool house. But I think it has foundation issues. Right? Does it,
I don't
Dimitri?
know. I haven't looked at it.
Oh, okay.
I just saw the address.
Yeah. That's a really good house. A really good house. So why is it so cheap, right? So this would be perfect for adding bedrooms and bathrooms.
So big living area.
Mm-hmm. And it has a garage, so you can
Huge
put a
backyard.
detached- Yeah.
Look at this backyard.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I like it. Only $1 million. So why is it only $1 million?
Okay. So 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Lot size 6,000 square feet. It's 2 stories.
What do you mean 2 bedrooms?
Wait, I think the bathroom is
Oh, sorry, 2
4
bedroom.
4 bathrooms.
4 bathrooms.
2 down, 4 up.
That's right.
2 down,
Wow.
4 up.
2 full. Where's the bedrooms at?
2 bedrooms down, 4
There we go.
bedrooms.
6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Okay. Single family home. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. There's really 3 full bathrooms, right? And then it's a 2-story.
Sorry.
2-story. Let's see. How many square feet is it?
3,000 something.
3,000 square feet. Square feet. And what's the lot?
6,400.
Lot 6,400.
Year built 1906.
Okay. Built 1906. Okay. Anything else that stands out? Big backyard. Let's see. Okay.
Location.
Vacation. Santa Clara. So there's a park nearby, but not nowhere near it. The vicinity of it.
3 blocks to San Jose State.
3 blocks San Jose State. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at some of the houses that sold nearby. Okay. So here. So a pretty good cluster right here, right? So if we zoom in a little bit, we'll get a better idea. So A's closest. It's going for 1.1, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, square footage is pretty big, 2,000 square footage. Ours is 3,000. Ooh, almost 1,000 more square footage. That's interesting. And this one's going for 1.1. Interesting.
It's not even a good comp.
Yeah, let's go
Half the
ahead.
bedrooms.
Yep. And is it updated as well on this one? Let's take a look. It looks like it's updated. Yeah, looks okay. Not fully updated. Medium. Livable. Floors are nice. Kind of old style, right? That kitchenette. Okay, so it's not fully updated. Okay, so probably not a good comp. Let's see if any of these are good. Nope. So this is a unique property in the area, right?
I think generally with a lot of square footage there are not that many comps, right? So
Okay.
just you have to extrapolate and
Mhm.
adjust somehow.
Maybe you can go off of an average of
Yeah.
Per foot or something?
per foot, square foot.
So the question is now, why is this at $1 million and the others with lower square footage, right, going for 1.1? So it's only almost 100,000 more.
I think because most buyers, it's a family buying, it's not people buying for co-living,
Mm-hmm.
so it just...
It's
I
too
mean,
much
not-
space.
Not many people even understand why would you buy so much extra space these days.
Yes.
Well, the address is going to turn off. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's not a
That's
good
also true.
location for family, but
Okay.
because it's close to the university, that is actually a good
Okay.
location for student rental.
Let's go
You got to
to.
put the 10 bedrooms in this one.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
So this one actually does have foundation issues. We got a report from the listing agent. So foundation issues, we don't know what's the true cost, right? It could be 100,000, 50,000. So that's why the price is so low.
So you have looked at this one already, right?
Right. Yeah. So we have talked to the list agent on why it's so low, and they said it's foundation issues, but we don't understand what is foundation issues.
Do they know? Do they have all the disclosures?
Yeah, they did a report. They did a
Action
report
report.
on the foundation. Yeah.
So it's definitely negotiable, right? That price.
Use that as leverage.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah.
So I mean, the property that we just looked at, right? When we first got there and seeing all the cracks in the windows, and there's cracks everywhere, pretty much all throughout. And so we were able to negotiate down to a really good price, and then we had the foundation guy go there. He did the entire report, went underneath the house. He came out. He's like, $5,000. I'm like, what in the hell? So we got $50,000 off the purchase price, but it was only going to cost us $4,000. So foundation is one of those things where people don't fully understand. They just know it's really bad. Oh my God. Yeah, it's super scary because they just don't understand it, right? And we didn't understand it prior to that either. So it's good if you know.
So this guy said $5,000 to fix everything?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly about $5,000.
Pillars, $2,000 per pillar, since there's no major cracks. But that's his quote. We don't know. It has to be a real contractor, right? A real contractor quote to know the exact price.
So maybe 10. I mean, double it
Yeah.
to be
Double
safe,
it.
but still compared to the 50 concession.
Yeah. And the foundation is one of those things where people are really scared. They don't really want to know because if they know, now they have to disclose, right?
Yeah.
So it's right, Tom? Right? Yeah. So if they find out that there's major issues, they're gonna have a hell of a time selling it.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't necessarily want the inspector to come and actually do the full analysis. They just want to get rid of it if they know something.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know what the case is on this one. Maybe Tom knows a little bit more.
Yeah, we have the foundation report. I'm looking through it. It says like there's 8 cracks everywhere
Okay.
under the foundation.
Underneath,
so
yeah.
This one has a lot of cracks.
Okay.
So a much more severe case than the San Mateo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know how much to fix. So that's the thing. We have to find out from contractors what's the cost to fix it.
$750.
Well, a lot of people too, they just won't even touch any foundation stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we get a foundation guy out there,
Yeah.
and he gives us an estimate.
And you have less competition.
We have less competition on this, so
True.
we can negotiate better.
Yeah, and maybe even get a lower price.
Yeah.
But then there's also flippers out there that knows how to fix foundation too. So it can go both ways.
Yep.
Yeah, there's flippers for everything. Flippers for burnt down houses. Flippers for
How long has this been on the market?
This one,
It's new.
yeah,
It's
9 days. 9 days. Yeah.
But it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Because you look at the price per square feet, the cost to build a house is already $250 per square feet. So you're buying it pretty much near the cost to build. And it's huge, 3,000 square feet. That's the same size as this house. So imagine you bought it for $1 million, put in 100, add more bedroom, bathroom.
Update everything. It'll look
You
great.
make, what, 10,000, right? Maybe 10,000 a month. And then your mortgage is only 5,000. So it could be a really good one. And the condition inside is not bad.
Nope.
What if you just live in foundation? Who cares? Right? Live with the house crooked. People do that all the time. It looks like a safe house.
Safe enough.
As long as it's habitable, it could be rented pretty much as is.
Yeah, it's habitable.
As long as it's not red tag.
People live with mold. That's worse. This is just foundation. You just wake up lopsided.
You just slide off your bed at night.
Just don't slip into the crack.
Yeah, not bad at all. So
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
And it has a detached garage. You can turn that to ADU.
Yep. It's huge. That guy's huge.
Are you gonna make an offer?
Sure, but just find out how much the foundation costs. The true cost, we don't know. We need a foundation contractor to really quote us on the cost. So just call some foundation contractors for experience.
Can we give them the foundation report and then they can kind of go off of that, or do
the
they?
foundation report? That's where we got it from the listing agent.
I know, but if we send it to the contractor,
Oh,
do they
yes,
know?
yes.
It's like, okay, I can fix that for X amount, right?
They would probably still go out there though. Yeah, they have to see it in person. measure how much wood or beams or whatever they need. Yeah. So they'll probably have to go out there.
Okay.
But it's good to understand. Maybe you get some foundation bids. Anyone know any foundation contractors or anything?
You can Google them.
I'm not sure.
Foundation contractor San Jose.
Alright, Dimitri, you just assign yourself.
We'd like 5 bids, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of people are eyeing that one. A whole bunch of people. Look at how many viewers and saves on the bottom. You can see how hot it probably is.
That's what it says. Hot home.
Yeah.
Expected to sell faster than 98%.
Yeah, how many views so far? It's
Wait till they get that.
somewhere in there. It shows how many
Once they
views.
get that disclosure, it's not gonna be so hot.
Yeah. They're just looking at it because it's low price per square feet. Yeah, somewhere maybe Control F views.
I know it's
F
here,
views.
like right there.
Oh, there you go. 2,000 views. That's a lot of views in 8 days.
96.
So everybody wants it. They just don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to fix it.
You're gonna throw an offer in or what?
But they know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. The repairs.
Just offer $750.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think people would buy around $1 million because it's such a low price.
Yep.
So a lot of people would buy it and live in it. And fix it themselves or live with that foundation problem. Who cares? The previous owner lived with that problem for how long?
Live on the crack.
Yeah.
Just paint over it. What crack?
Fill it in.
Yeah.
Fill it in. Okay, cool. So let's see
Nice
here.
job, Bruce.
Yeah, so we just took a look at the property. We didn't really do any comps because it's so unique, right?
The comps, think about the comps. A small house is hitting $1 million, right? A big house can easily hit maybe 1.5, right? 1.4.
Okay.
For a big house. So let's say 1.5. So you have some room there for equity. You put in 200 grand, fix it up. You have some room. You can refinance all your money out. There's not many big houses, but look at downtown. Downtown or that area in general is hitting $1 million, to $1.2 million, $1.3 million. So we have a huge house.
You got that detached garage, remember too?
And a detached garage. You can probably hit 1.5. Zillow might freeze on the Chrome. For some reason, it always freezes. Just look at Redfin or
Okay.
But look around the area. It's very high price in the area. So look at those. $1,050,000, 900s. Even though it's small, you can kind of gauge the value. A small house already hitting $1 million.
Yep.
So you should easily be able to hit 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 maybe.
I think it's a little high, right?
1.5 is high, maybe 1.4 to be conservative.
Maybe like 1.3.
This one's only 1.1 and it's 2,000 square feet.
Yep.
Yeah, so you really can only
1.3.
hit maybe like 1.2, 1.3. So it's not really a huge spread. By the time you fix it and everything, it's only worth 1.2, 1.3. This one's nice. 1.1 all fixed up. 2,000 square feet. That's really nice. So if ours all fixed up, we can only hit 1.2.
Did a nice job with the wood.
Yeah, a lot of craftsmanship. A little bit outdated, but very good condition. People like that. People like to live in good condition, outdated house. They like that look. So comps are only hitting 1.2, 1.3.
Point two. 1.3.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty conservative, right? Cool. There's that.
Nice work.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a big spread. Not a big spread. So you can't really make much. So you have to get it for like 800, 900. And then you have to find out how much is the foundation repair. It might be 100, 200K. I don't know. All right, almost 7. Last questions. Last questions for Bruce. Before we wrap up, who wants some tacos? We have one left. Exactly one left.
You guys must negotiate first.
Yeah.
Highest bidder. Question. Keep asking questions. Keep on learning.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
No problem.
No problem. We're here to help you succeed, make some money, and have 6,000 units like Grant Cardone.
There we go.
Remember, you can't do it alone. You got a partner.
So, did you are you like wholesaling? Are you involved in real estate already?
I have a multifamily in Lodi.
Okay.
Yeah, single family rental if you want.
Okay. Excellent.
Alright, pause the video.
Let you go.
Okay, that's it for
How
today.
many units is your multi?
4 units.
Okay.